Fans call out Volatile Savannah Chrisley. Chrisley knows best alum Savannah Chrisley rants about her sister Lindsay Chrisley and about her parents being locked up in prison, so critics call her out. While a lot of fans of the show support her, more started disbelieving her version of Julie and Todd Chrisley's innocence. Savannah Chrisley won't let prison conditions go. Almost from the first day that Julie and Todd Chrisley went into their respective prisons, their daughter called out poor conditions. For example, she shared about her mom living with poisonous snakes. And she said that her dad's prison, Pensacola, was full of mold and the food was inedible. Savannah Chrisley fully believes that her parents went to jail for fraud and tax-related offenses unfairly. Claiming their innocence all the time really starts to rankle with many critics. Their attorney filed for an appeal, and people called her out because she doesn't seem to accept that the legal process takes time. Chrisley knows best fans call out Savannah. A few days ago, Todd Chrisley's daughter went live, and as she often does, she talked about her parents and how horrible prison is. She also shared it on her Instagram profile page. In her ranting caption, she said in part, "Well, as far as critics are concerned, her parents committed a crime and shouldn't expect prison to be a luxury resort." So she starts getting a lot of people calling her out. Of course, these incidents end up discussed on Reddit. On the social media forum, the OP wrote about Savannah Chrisley, saying, "Savannah Chrisley, the blonde, bold, and beautiful star of Chrisley Knows Best, has never been shy about showing the world who she is, fierce, independent, and unafraid to speak her mind." However, recent developments have sparked a new wave of reactions from fans, many of whom are now labeling the once-adored reality star as volatile. The drama all started with an Instagram post, as it often does in the social media age. Savannah posted a photo of herself, looking glamorous as always, but the caption caught fans off guard. It wasn't the usual uplifting or motivational quote that followers had grown used to. Instead, it was a sharp, pointed message directed at those who dared to criticize her family, particularly her brother Grayson and niece Chloe. Savannah's protective instincts have always been a central part of her personality, but this time, something felt different. Her words were raw, almost biting. "You don't know what we've been through. You don't know how hard it is. So keep your opinions to yourself unless you've walked in our shoes." While many loyal fans rushed to her defense, agreeing that the Chrisleys have endured an unprecedented amount of public scrutiny, others took issue with the aggressive tone. "She's acting out of control lately," commented one follower. "This isn't the Savannah we used to love. Where's the grace and composure she used to have?" The backlash didn't stop there. As more fans chimed in, a growing narrative began to take shape. Savannah Chrisley was becoming volatile, and it wasn't just about this one post. A series of unfiltered moments. In the months leading up to the Instagram debacle, Savannah had been more outspoken than ever before. Whether it was addressing her family's legal woes, her public breakup with former fiancé Nick Chrisleys, or her own personal struggles with anxiety, Savannah was no longer holding back. And while some fans appreciated her raw honesty, others felt she was spiraling into unpredictability. There was the time she went on an explosive rant during a live podcast appearance. What started as a candid conversation about mental health quickly devolved into a tirade about the pressures of fame. Savannah, visibly agitated, called out several media outlets for twisting her words, and even went so far as to name certain journalists who had written less than flattering pieces about her family. "I'm so tired of people thinking they know me based on headlines," she fumed. "You don't know me, you don't know my family, and frankly, you don't deserve to." Fans were torn. Some praised her for standing up for herself in a world that's often cruel to celebrities. It's refreshing to see someone speak their truth without sugarcoating it, one supporter wrote. But others were concerned about the impact her fiery behavior might have on her brand. She needs to be careful, one follower warned. There's a difference between being real and being reckless. Family under fire. Of course, it's impossible to discuss Savannah's recent behavior without acknowledging the elephant in the room: her family's highly publicized legal troubles. Todd and Julie Chrisley, Savannah's parents and co-stars on the reality show, were convicted on federal charges of tax evasion and fraud, sending shockwaves through their fan base. The Chrisleys had long presented themselves as the epitome of Southern charm, wealth, and religious values. The revelation of their financial misconduct was a betrayal for many. Throughout the trial and subsequent sentencing, Savannah was one of the most vocal defenders of her parents. She took to social media on multiple occasions to express her belief in their innocence, often lashing out at critics who suggested otherwise. But the stress of the situation seemed to be taking its toll. Close friends of Savannah hinted in interviews that she was struggling more than she let on. Savannah has always been the strong one in the family, but this is breaking her, one insider revealed. She's trying to keep everything together, but it's getting harder every day. Savannah's devotion to her family is unquestionable, but some fans believe her fierce loyalty may be clouding her judgment. She's fighting a battle she can't win, one commenter observed, and it's making her lash out at everyone. A tumultuous love life. Adding to the chaos is Savannah's roller coaster romantic life. Her on-again, off-again relationship with Nick Curdiles was a constant source of drama for both fans and tabloids. The couple, who got engaged in 2019, seemed like a match made in reality TV heaven. But by 2020, the engagement was off, and the relationship became a source of public speculation. Savannah's handling of the breakup raised eyebrows. She took to Instagram to share cryptic posts about toxic love and knowing your worth, which fans interpreted as veiled shots at Nick. Later, she admitted that the split had been harder on her than she initially let on, but some followers found her post-breakup behavior erratic. She's always been dramatic, but lately it feels like she's on the verge of snapping, wrote one concerned fan. The way she handles her personal life in such a public way, it's not healthy. The fan divide. As Savannah continues to navigate the fallout from her family's legal drama, her fans are becoming increasingly divided. On one side are those who admire her tenacity, viewing her outspoken nature as a sign of strength in the face of adversity. Savannah is a fighter, one supporter wrote. She's going through hell right now, and she's not going to let anyone tear her down. On the other side, however, are those who worry that Savannah's volatility is a symptom of deeper issues. She's clearly not okay, one commenter noted, and it's hard to watch her unravel in real time. Savannah has yet to directly address the criticism about her behavior, but her recent actions suggest that she's not about to back down. Whether she's sharing emotional posts about her family or going off on trolls in the comment section, Savannah remains unapologetically herself, a trait that has endeared her to some and alienated others.